throughout your experience with The Sopranos, can you tell us a couple standout, like, I just want to hear a story, like behind the scenes and moments or whatever.
One of the great ones was Tony, James Gandolfini let me stay at his house, his apartment. He had 2 houses at the time, and I barely knew him at that stage. And he heard me talking to someone. I was coming in from Boston. I was in between sublets and all that. I didn't have a real place to stay. But young actors, you don't think about that, as you know. You think, I'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't have a place. And he heard me, and he gave me his keys to his place. I stayed there for about 3 weeks. And I took my wife down, right, for a party. He knew we were there, but he apparently forgot. So she's there in her zebra pajamas with candles going. And, we think we got the place for ourselves. I'm in the shower, so it was up above. He came walking through the door, she said, with a big basket of laundry. Went, stopped. It was like, she's like, John's upstairs. And he went, oh, sorry. And I guess he put the basket down and fled. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of shit like that. Yeah, no, he was awesome.
Wild.
That was a good story. You know
Yeah,
what I mean,
was
with
he the
him
man? Was he the man?
Oh yeah, he was like the big daddy. He was a very cool dude. I mean, a nice guy to hang with, great actor, as we all know, legendary role he had. But it was fun. It was a fun show to be on because you're a bunch of Italian guys, pretty much, right? Approximately the same age, 30, 40 of you plopped in this place all day like this going, this ain't bad, huh?
Yeah.
We're getting paid?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is beautiful. So it was fun. And then they, I got shit canned. Literally.
I don't know if I've ever read a story on this before, but I always imagine that. So one of his bigger roles before becoming famous through Sopranos was 8mm.
Yes.
That with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if you look at James Gandolfini in that role, he's almost the exact same character as Tony Soprano.
Mm.
And I looked at the date, and it's like the same year, around the same month of release, where he jumped into Sopranos as not knowing like this is going to be like a big role, and he bled this movie role into The Sopranos. And it I don't know if this has ever been said before, but I love that movie, 8mm. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I think I never saw it.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's like a pedophile.
I remember the movie.
He's running
I remember the ad campaign.
Yeah. He's running like a fucking sex ring, underground, dark web porn of, what do you call it when you kill people?
Snuff.
Snuff film.
Oh, yeah.
All snuffed up.
Yeah. And Nicolas Cage is trying to find this one snuff film that they think is a real, actual murder.
Yeah.
Turns out Gandolfini is in charge of like the whole production company. And his whole persona on that film is Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And The Sopranos came out, and it was filmed that exact time frame and released a year later. And it became Tony Soprano.
Unbelievable.
And I don't know if that's ever been spoken about, but that sticks with me.
It's crazy.
What was that movie? He was a hitman right before The Sopranos.
The
the
one
one
with
about the
True Romance?
True
True Romance.
Yeah.
That was
no,
awesome.
I thought you were talking about the one where he's selling guns.
I think that was after the one with Brad Pitt and
Killing Him
Julia
Softly.
Yeah,
I like that
something
movie.
like that. Yeah.
It's kind of quiet. And
Yeah,
different.
Killing
like
Softly
that
was
one,
a different type of different. He was like overweight. He was like on. That was like one of his last films, right?
Yeah, toward the end.
Were
Very
you
end.
still doing the other shit when
That
you
was
were
a good
doing
movie.
Sopranos?
Yes. I could do some other stuff. There was some things I did miss. I got a nice role in that movie, Riding in Cars with Boys.
Oh yeah.
Like a 2-week gig. I couldn't do it. Because the Sopranos were being pricks. They wouldn't let me fucking have the time off. There's only...
No, I'm talking about meeting up and having sit downs and shit.
Have we?
No, I'm saying, were you doing that stuff too while you were shooting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're able to do it all. We did as much as we possibly could. We crammed it all into every moment, you know?
It's fucking. Did you get to use any lines from The Sopranos where you're like actually fucking dudes up?
Yeah.
Like they haven't come out in episodes yet.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Well, it
people
was like lines from John's Fiore into Sopranos, right?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fucking street guy. He grew up in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did you?
I guess I'm like Trode.
So did you get a writing credit?
No, I didn't get
the
any
N-word.
writing credits. I said right in my fucking throat. I was sitting there going, I thought I was going down. No, I didn't get any writing credits at all.
No, but did you like you were an actor obviously before
Yeah.
The Sopranos.
Yes.
They weren't just like this guy fucking rules.
Nah, not really. No.
How did you get the gig?
Sopranos just got an audition from the agent. They called me up to do it, and I was doing stuff already, and went there. The show was only in its second season. Nobody knew what it would be. It was still cool. I did want to be on it at that point, and then it just happened. I walked in with fucking leopard shoes. I had like showbiz shoes, fucking off the chart,
Say
crazy.
less. Open that closet.
Hey, what do girls look at besides your eyes?
Your shoes.
Right? Yeah. So I walked in with the fucking leopard shoes. There was a room full of people like this. You walk in the door, they're all sitting there like this, looking at you, wanting to hate you. So that's what I'm thinking anyway.
Stand out.
And I said, that's nice, the shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
I said, you're going to see a lot of great actors here today, but nobody's out acting these shoes. And they all went, oh. And I felt like, I got this fucking role.
Yeah,
Because that was
really?
part of the audition, that was part of it.
Yeah.
And then the lines themselves are only 2 or 3 like disjointed lines. They weren't even like a great thing to do. And I kind of just said them. And they were already like moving around. And that was like an afterthought. So that was a good memory, And then to get the call and...
That's so amazing,
Yeah,
dude.
it was
I told a story on this podcast before. I was in college. I think it was like 2001 or 2002, and my college girlfriend was like, "Hey, there's an audition, an open call audition for The Sopranos. I think we should go." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm meant for this." And this is when I was in school. I didn't start comedy until like 2009.
It's Vince Papale for
Yeah. Vince Papale for fucking WAP actors that actually couldn't do anything. So I was
the
like,
Eagles need a kicker.
so all they said was bring like a headshot and a resume. And I was like, I don't have a resume. I never acted anything in my life. I just thought like this could possibly be something. So I took pictures from college, like literally like not Polaroids, but old school 3x5 pictures, and I circled my face.
Oh yeah, just you in a group.
Yeah, and then like dropped them into I waited in line for like an hour and a half in Central Jersey. Just dropped them into an open box, and like, they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get
where
it.
do they
They're gonna
see
see
this?
me and go, he's got it. He's got it. Meanwhile, it's just me like a fucking
Drunk at a bar.
I'm in an Irish pub holding 2 Koreans.
Dude, it would be if you were hanging out with that squad, it would be so hard to not roll around like absolute dickheads.
God, man. Yeah.
Offset.
Yeah, you got some stories.
Tremendous.
Oh.
It's kind of douchey.
Let's go.
He hates him. He hates him.
Douchey.
You hate David
No, of
Chase.
course he does. He's just
Well,
being nice.
He gave it to me and then he took it away from me. So I both loved him and hated him, right?
Yeah.
Gave me the gig, which was great.
Yeah.
And it went good chunk, but, in the final analysis, we wish it went longer, of course, or ended a different way, whatever.
Yeah,
So I'm just a little more out of it or something. So he did that. So I said,
Yeah.
fuck you, Chase. I'm going to get that prick.
Yeah.
He's 80, 85 now. I'm going to wait another 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow him to his fucking house in upstate New York.
Oh, how funny would it be if you died on
Don Gigi. Remember Don Gigi?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Slap him to death.
Fuck you.
That's Godfather too.
Right?
Why'd they get rid of you? What do I say?
2 hands. That's what he's.
Most handsome
Him and
guy
my
on
mother-
there.
him and
Most
my
handsome
mother
guy
said
on there.
that.
Still, yeah,
He was a
yeah.
My
threat.
mother said the same.
All right?
No, but it's true though.
Yeah.
When people ask me, they go, why did Chase get rid of you? I go, because I reminded him of the guy who beat the fuck out of him in high school. And he used to pork his girlfriend. I go, really?
Yeah.
I go, no. It's kind of what I wish it could be, but not really.
No, but like if at that level, and this is a compliment to you, at that level, you imagine all of those actors could be, whether they're for conversational piece, it's like A team, B team, C team, whatever you are. If you're a tertiary character or a main character, you could flip flop those guys. So you could have been
right.
anyone that was in the main circle,
But also
because
the-
of your talent.
Yeah.
and it's just that you have to live with going. I'm giving you what I know I can do in that moment, and I could be a star, a bigger star, and it's up to you.
That's
So
true.
it's hard.
Good
That's
way to
also,
look at it.
That's
It's true.
yeah. But also the role was actually super interesting.
Yeah, it was
fucking
kinda...
killing the dude and having the awkward relationship.
Right. Yes.
And then being the capo, and then fucking what's his name? That guy from the Matrix. I forget. His
Joe
name.
Pantoliano.
Yeah. But him wanted to like that could have been a more developed
I know. That's what I always say.
thing.
If only that went for a little bit.
It almost felt like, I think that would piss me off a little bit
Yeah.
about David Chase too. It's like you almost feel like he couldn't figure out a way to end that in a cooler way. So he just
You got fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he called me the prick. This is pre-cell phone, mind you. I had a message on the house phone like 9 a.m. He was very upbeat. Hey, John, David Chase, want to give me a call? Now, I wasn't in that episode, right? I'm thinking, he's calling to give me the contract. I really, truly, in my heart, believe he was calling to give me a contract for next season, whatever. Because 2 days before, he stopped in the corner and went, oh, by the way, love everything you're doing. That kind of thing. And he did that. So when he called that day, I called back, couldn't get him. At 5 o'clock on a Friday, he called me back. Finally, he goes, this is a call I hate to make. I went, oh, no, you motherfucker. It's like a real thing. I sat down going, oh my God. When? How? I was going, what happened? I go,
I hate how much I'm going to have to pay you next season.
She's, what happened? I go, they fucking killed me off The Sopranos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
Hey, thanks for watching the clip. If you want to see the full episode of me and my pal here fucking off, click here.
Like and subscribe to this channel. Also, like and subscribe to our regular podcast channel, Stuff Island. And then we got patreon.com where there's hundreds of hours of like more stuff. We got cooking stuff. We got VR stuff. We're going to do all kinds of crazy trips and whatnot. So check that out on patreon.com. Patreon.com/Stuff Island.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
To you and yours.